Hello guys, I'm a new friend to study the math things you don't know about it. I will tell you everything in the math and tell you how you should do or you explain that. I will explain everything in the math and show you I will be become a biggest math teacher. You can do it with easy problems. I will tell you everything about the math, what is math, everything. In the difficult, I will tell about a very difficult topic in the simple way and easiest way. Shall we start the new video? First, we should start the video. Please subscribe me on the red button. Click the red button and beside that, press the icon but bell icon to get the new notification of me. And thank you. Shall we start the video? First of all, we go to the PowerPoint and start the new chapter. This new chapter that is algebraic expressions. First, we should go to the new video for which I will tell something about the math. What students think. Mainly, students think that math is a difficult subject in the academic, but don't feel that like because if that's the easiest subject we feel that because math is the easiest we understand everything easily so we can do easily think we should not feel very hard to do that we should try to do many more things and we should do new things new problems new things and use the teacher's help and other like me student like youtubers anything any websites also they help to tell them mathematics. They are the students, the higher class students. They are any other teachers and other tuition teachers, and they can tell about the maths. But do not feel that that is not a toughest subject. Don't feel that because math is a easy subject. You should concentrate on the maths. You can do anything, everything, anything. If you do perfectly, if you practice everything in the maths, you can do everything. Don't feel that it is the easiest subject. Don't feel that. Huh? I will take every easy thing. I will tell the easiest thing that you can. That the first thing I will tell easily. I will do the entertainment to you. I will help to entertain. You don't feel that easy. Toughest subject you should not do. Feel that. Don't feel that. It is the easiest subject. First you concentrate on the maths. You can do everything, anything, any subject. First, we should start the new video in the new chapter on expressions. I want to divide the algebraic expressions in some parts. I will do some parts. Every video has something new for that. Something new. We want to see them steady exams. We should continually should not see. We should see that everything continuously. If the math subject, if you can miss everything, you feel that hard. For that, you should not miss anything in the math. Should not see the everything. You should not look everything on the math. You should continue the math. Should not lose anything in the math. If you lose anything, some part of the thing, you should not get. You feel that you should stop it. So that we should not leave anything in the math subject. So, shall we start the new video? The video new chapter of the mathematics is algebraic expressions. Shall we start the video and which in this video we give the interaction of the mathematics on of algebraic expression. Shall we start? Interaction. Expression meaning. What is an expression? If you know the answer, please pause the video and type on the notice in the comment section and tell me the answer. Then after pass you can do that. I will tell that so wrong I don't feel that. Correct you feel that good. So let's start. Expression means what is expression? Expression is equation combining of variables and constants making equation is called expression. What is mean if you feel that it's what is a variable, what is constant, what is equation. I will tell you what is a variable. You can see that in the second question. You can see the second const variable. You can see the variable. Variable. What is variable? Variable is the numerical alphabetic term that is unknown also. There are the unknown value. The alphabetic term which are an unknown value. Unknown value. We don't know about the value of that alphabet term. So that's a variable and constant. Constant is a numerical term. It has value that is a particular value is called constant. If you see that example, you see that there is a particular, you see that 3x plus 5 is an equation. It is an equation. We feel like it is an equation. You see that variable is alphabet term x. There is no unknown value. There is an unknown value. This unknown value you cannot do the any answer. There is a 3. 3 and 5 is a numerical term. Then it comes, then it had a constant value. 3 is a constant value, 5 is a constant value. So 3 and 5 had constant values. They are called constants. And next, you can find out, please. If you had any doubts, please give me on a comment section. If any small answers you have, please give me on comments. Next video, I will give the answers to them. I will tell the name. I will give the answer to them. For that, next, if we finally got the answers of the variables and the constants. And what is the meaning of the expressions of meaning of the expression, and what is a variable, what is the constants. We know that the constant, what is a variable, constants and expression, which gone answer from them. Next we will go to the coefficient. See, here is a coefficient. What should know about a coefficient? I will tell directly, I will show the example for the coefficient. I will tell directly to the expressions. This is a x is had before the x before that is a 3 is a quotient. We had a quotient. We had the constant 3 before the x, and what is a variable before the constant. Before, if the variable had before any constant or variable, that are called a coefficient. If any variable had a before any constant, that is called coefficient. Coefficient is coefficient, which is the if any variable means x, y, z, any variable, any alphabet or term, and before that is a constant. So coefficient. So constant. If any number had a coefficient, every constant before the variable had called coefficient. It had a coefficient. Sorry for the confusion. If the x before the 3 is a constant. Constant means the numerical term. The constant number, numerical term. If the x before that there is a 3 is a coefficient. You know that it is a coefficient. 3 is a coefficient. Before that the variable before that 3 is there. So that it is a coefficient. So if the coefficient means there is a coefficient means the which term member which variable before any constant is there is called coefficient. Okay. Some members will tell the some doubt. If the here suppose we feel that it is x. So there is where I somewhat x is there. So I will write here. Example, some example for that. If the for the coefficient x is there, where x is there, x is there. X did not add a coefficient. We should know that there is no coefficient. So we feel that there is a 1. We feel that there is a 1 because if the into with every 1 is become the 1 only. If the into with 3 into 1 3 only. So that like say x into 1 x only. So we can't get the degree of it, we can't get the coefficient of 1, so that it's a coefficient. A1 also a coefficient. If no number is before the coefficient, there is if before the variable there is a 1 is the coefficient of the variable. So complete the coefficient subject. If any doubts, we can get the comment section. If you don't understand anything, give me the comment section. I will give the answers to the next video. So next we go to the degrees of the algebra. First we should go to the degrees of the algebra. We should know about the norm, monomial, binomial, trinomial, and multinomial. We should know to do the monomial. First we go to the monomial. For the example, 5x, 5, 5. Now, in the further viewers, you know about the conjunction in the English part of speech. In the English part of speech, there is to know about the conjunction. 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 If there is a reporting clause and reporter clause, they are divided by a letter and or something. If they divide it in the for every monomial trinomial, it is an example for that. English part of speech, the example for that. So you should not feel that if I'm telling English, I'm telling about my, I will tell about my example for the easiest way for the example. If the 5x2, there is no division between them. There was an into between them. No division anything between them. So they are monomial. Of one term, one group. If the in the conjunction they will be two parts. If divided into two parts, it is single part. There is single part. Single part. So this is a monomial. If divided into two parts, it will become binomial. If big, if divided into three parts, it is trinomial. If more than three parts, it become the multinomial. So yes, is that monomial. Monomial is a one part only. One in a math subject. You know about the polynomials. Polynomials. I tell you about the polynomials. Polynomials are something parts. Polynomial expression. We divide it into terms. Some terms. Divided with the operations of the mass. Term minus plus division into some parts. It divided with plus and minus, they are divided with a part. They are called terms. There is no division with like a minus plus, so there is only one term in the polynomial. So it is a monomial. This is single part. If the polynomial is a single part, it not divided into plus with minus. It's a single part. And it's a binomial. Binomial is divided into two parts. There you see that it is a binomial. It's a binomial. B-I-N-O-M-I-A-L. Binomial. Binomial means they are divided into two parts. Means 5x cube minus 5. They divided into two parts means 5x minus 3 is a one part. And next is the second part. Divided with the opposition of mass is minus. Dividing the 5x is up to 9 minus. The two terms becoming two terms. Yeah? If the two terms are there, we call as binomial. Binomial means binomial. Divided into two parts. So it's 5xy cube and minus x. They did two parts, single part. Two parts by opposition divided into minus. Same way this trinomial. They divide into plus and minus and divide into three parts. 3xy plus y 4y minus a. Divide into three parts. 1, 3 parts. And next in the there is a trinomial. Trinomialism. I think that's the same way. In the binomial like three parts. In the binomial there's two parts. In the trinomial three parts and multinomial. More than three parts becoming more than three parts they can trinomial. Which if the 4, 5, 6 any number of times if divided, it's called multinomial. Multinomial. In dividing many terms, it's called multinomial. Dividing 9x square plus 2x plus 2y, so dividing it many parts is called multinomial. And next we should go to the degree. If we know the monomial, binomial, trinomial, and multinomial, we know that. Now we should go to the degrees of the all expressions. Degrees of the all expressions. Degrees. What is a degree? Degree is a 2. Degree is the power of the or variable. Power of the. We know the power. In the exponents we know that x square and so that. There any power. If we see that y is the power of 2. Power raised to the 2. So if in a monomial, binomial, trinomial, any monomials on any polynomial, if the highest degree, see that in the monomial we highest degree is 2. This is the highest degree. Yes, x is of the man. We know that if x is not at a degree, as a degree had it had a degree place, but we should feel that there is a 1. If we see that in the coefficient we know that it's the same way is also. It's 2. It had a 1 and 2. It's the highest degree 2. So completed. Highest degree of the column is an algebraic expression. If you show that, we complete the we